Hi Pisces, this is for everyone who has their ascendant, sun or moon in Pisces for the month of September 2014. And this is Oracle Daphne. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm just going to get right to your reading. So just bear with me here. I've already shuffled the cards. Okay, so my memory's already foggy about what the last reading had, um, but let me see. I just want to make sure that I shuffle them completely. I want to do like a spread that. Okay. Okay, so this is what I found. This is what you got for the path that you're on. And as you can see, it's a woman, a young girl, not a woman, a young girl who is having a tea party with 4 stuffed animals and the fairies, and all these fish are kind of floating in the water but out of the water, and that's perfect for you because it's got the fish. And I love it when things like that tie together. You're a Pisces and all the cards have fish in it, so it's a good sign. It means that you need to be focused on basically having an open mind and being like a child. And Pisces are like the old people, and it's sort of they're a lot like an Aries in a way, because they're like infants in a way. Because as you get older, the elderly eventually need to wear diapers again. So it's sort of like that they have that infancy kind of thing going on. And I know a lot of Pisces watched my first video on Pisces for the end of August. And so I think that Pisces are kind of spiritual and mystical, and they're open to learning about different things. So I know I'm not hurting your feelings when I tell you that you need to be more childlike. Basically, you need to just keep an open mind, because sometimes Pisces get lost in their daydreams, and their mind isn't necessarily open. It's just lost. And so keeping an open mind, there's a difference between keeping an open mind and being lost in a cloud. Okay, Pisces are naturally on cloud 9 all the time. Well, I shouldn't say cloud 9. Cloud 9. It sounds like they're happy. No, they're cloud 10, 11, or 12. Okay, let's just say that they're out there. All right, and you may be focused on children, but you also may have money flowing in. So your worries about money, and your worries about taking care of your kids, and your worries about all kinds of things, maybe your relationships, aren't founded in anything, So you may be just worrying needlessly about providing for your family or having enough money, and you don't need to be. You need to focus on your kids, playing with your kids, taking them out, having a party, doing fun things for them. They'll enjoy it, it's being motherly, being sweet to them, taking extra time with them. Kids love one-on-one time, so do one-on-one time, but also play games with them. And not enough parents, I think, play actual games with their kids. Sit down, play a game of Monopoly, do stuff that's fun with your kids, and they will learn so much from that experience, and they will remember that experience for the rest of their life. So there's that. That's the path that you're on, okay? And then what's crossing you is a lot of emotional sadness, being overwhelmed emotionally, and Pisces naturally get this way. This is like a Pisces. you know, and there's all these, the girl is looking out for her goldfish right now. She's so focused on this goldfish and all of her emotions that she doesn't see anything around her, and she doesn't see that at any moment, like a wave could come in and take her out. Like she could be out at sea, like 1, 2, 3, and then she's out. So she doesn't see how high the tide is getting and what's going on around her. She doesn't see that. She just sees that she's focused on this fish in this fish bowl. And it's important for Pisces to really focus on their surroundings, even when they're in the midst of being overwhelmed emotionally. Thinking about others, thinking about how their emotions affect others. Pisces are notorious for not really thinking about other people's emotions. They are so overwhelmed with their own that it's just like they can't deal with other people's. But it could have been the Pisces that started the fight because they got upset and then the other person lashed out and now the Pisces is the victim. No, the Pisces started the fight. The Pisces needs to say, I'm sorry, apologize. Pisces don't usually like to apologize. A Pisces will not take so much time to get over their emotions, but by the time they get over their emotions, the whole thing is sort of done and they give up on it. And because they don't want to rehash it, they won't apologize. So it's crucial, Pisces, apologize. An apology is right now in our day and age, there's so much me consciousness. It's all about the individual that you need to, an apology is going to be worth it to you in the long run, okay? Let's just say. It'll be worth it to you to apologize. And you might save the relationship. Because a lot of people give up on a Pisces after it blows up and has these outbursts. Because they're just like, wow, fuck this. I don't want to deal with this. Who wants to deal with this? But Pisces, what people need to understand is that Pisces are exceptionally sweet and they are emotionally giving. And they are giving in general. So once the fight is over, the Pisces will go back to being their normal, tolerant, sweet self. It's just getting to that point. And if an apology doesn't happen, well, the person that's hurt by the Pisces might just leave. So it's important for Pisces to take care of other people's feelings, okay? And Pisces, don't be a victim. Don't have the victim consciousness, which is you're the one that's hurt. Okay, other people get hurt too. Other people have feelings too. It's not all about your feelings, and you can feel as much as you want. You have a right to feel the way you do. Everybody has a right to feel the way they do, but it doesn't mean somebody else isn't feeling something. Okay, enough about feelings. So the foundation is you've got this Magician. You might have gotten this one before, but this is the foundation. You have a very solid foundation here. This is a man in your life that's a Capricorn. Could be another earth sign, Taurus or Virgo, but I feel like it's a Capricorn male that just has his feet. He doesn't have his feet on the ground entirely, but he is grounded. Okay, his feet are touching. Okay, so he has an element of air, but he has also an element of earth. So he's very smart. The element of air might be like he might have some ascendant sun or moon in Aquarius or Libra or Gemini. Or not, but he could just be very smart. So this Magician comes is in your life. He's in your life and he's there grounding you. So you can, so in a way, he is not affected by this. He's not affected by these emotions, and he's trying to fix things. So he's trying to help you. He's trying to help you. He might be your counselor. He might be your husband. He might be an older son. I'm kind of feeling that way. I don't know why. In the past, you got this. This is awesome. This has a lot of different meanings to me. So I'm just going to look at it here real quick. Technically, this is about, from the book, this is about a man and a woman having everything: love, romance, bliss, happiness, prosperity. The fish are prosperity. You know, it's blue and they have all this emotion. They're filled. Their emotional cups are filled to the brim with happiness, with joy, with love. It's a 10 of cups, and they're about to kiss. I almost wish that they were kissing because I'm just that romantic. They're about to kiss, and that kiss would be like completion, like everything possible in that kiss. Just the ultimate. They're not kissing, so it symbolizes like they're about to get to a point where they've reached the maximum. They're not quite there, but they're almost there. They're about to kiss. In a few seconds more, they'll be kissing. Okay, and so it's the maximum. It's the maximum that you can get in life. It's the maximum that you can have in another person. It is everything that you could dream of, possibly in a romantic relationship, okay? I've gotten this card for friends, okay? There's a lot of emotional qualities, and because it's you're a Pisces and you've got a lot of fish in this reading, I mean, there's 3 cards here that have the fish, okay? So we've got the fish here, the money rolling in. We've got her fish. She's got a pet fish, okay, and a fish, and I think there's also fish in the sea somewhere. Or so there's more goldfish. And then this is like the big money. This is big money, wealth, prosperity. And this is in the recent past. So you may have had, could have been just a love affair, okay, that was amazing. Or it could be a marriage that was amazing, that you had. This could be an ex-husband that you had all that maximum stuff. But a lot of times I feel like this is almost like, this is something, not somebody that you move on from. This is somebody that you stick with forever, you know? This is someone who you want. This is the end of the line, basically. You don't date after this. There is nothing better than this. This is the top, okay? This is the cream, okay? Cream of the cake. So you had a taste of it. You might not have kept it. Pisces are notorious for making bad decisions in relationships. You might not have kept this relationship around. But my feeling is that whatever happened with this person was amazing. And they probably are still in your life, most likely. Now, moving on. This is where you're, this moment, this is what's crowning you, okay? And what's crowning you is the seed of potential. It's this girl. And the dragon, she's sitting on a sleeping dragon. You don't see the dragon. The face of the dragon is not here. Basically, she's sitting on this interesting rock or coin. It's a page of pentacles. And underneath her, around her, is the earth, but it's actually a dragon. So she's sitting on, she doesn't even realize it, and surrounded by the sleeping dragon. And it could be interesting. There is like a place, I think that's called the Sleeping Dragon, so it might be actually just, you could be going there. I don't know, it's a place. It's kind of far out though. I'm not sure if that's really it. But anyways, this is more about this, just the seed of potential. Dreams of comfort and stability. Material security. She's also a young student. She's a young girl. She's studious. She's trustworthy. She's got short hair. She doesn't have long hair. She's short hair. She's like a brunette. She's like a pixie type girl. She's short. She's maybe skinny. She doesn't have too big of boobs, but she is the librarian almost. You know, she's that girl that's gets lost in a library. She goes to the library and she takes out like 100 books and she reads them studiously, you know. And people might not appreciate her because she's not that noticeable. She's more quiet. And Pisces are more subdued. So this could be more of a studious, quiet, subdued Pisces that's still that may have just started school or may started a relationship. Interesting because this is like the ultimate in a relationship. So you might have found this and you may just be going back to school here. Okay. But I kind of wonder what would happen if that dragon were to wake up. You know, again, there's these elements, especially for Pisces, of what would happen if the Pisces were a little bit more aware of their surroundings. What surrounds the Pisces? What's going on around you? Pisces can be lost in their mind, in their head, in a daydream. They don't know what's going on, and they don't think about the future. They don't think about what could happen if, you know. We got 2 of those. There's actually 3 of those. 4 of those. I haven't got into this yet. 5 of those. There's 5 elements here. 5 cards, okay, that have an element of what could happen if a Pisces were to pay attention to their surroundings. This one. She could drown. She could drown because the ocean could swallow her in seconds. She could be eaten alive because of this dragon, you know? She could fall off that rock. If the dragon wakes up, he can knock her off the rock, okay? This one. She's having a tea party on the edge of this river. If it rained, torrential downpour, or even otherwise, the rain would swell the river, and all of her teddy bears and, you know, friends would get swallowed away. They'd get wet from the river. They could even fall in. Okay, we haven't gotten to these cards yet. This is the next card, so I'll go to this first. So basically this guy, he's riding this creature, okay? It's kind of like a giant worm, or it could be like the head of a snake/dragon. It's just a kind of a wild creature, and he's got it harnessed, and he's hanging on, okay, by a thread. I don't even know if he's strapped on. He's just kind of hanging on by these little ribbons. The ribbons could snap, and he could fall off, okay, and he's moving fast, okay. So that's another element of the danger. And then this is the emotional spot, and I'll go back to this in a second. This is what could happen if she falls asleep in that mushroom field. She's not waking up. She's not coming back. She's permanently lost. You know, if she eats any of those mushrooms, she'll die. So, Pisces, you know, you live on the edge, but really, you've got to focus, and you've got to think about what's around you and think about these things that could happen. You know, I feel like you're almost in danger. There's a lot of danger around you that you're not paying attention to. You could be living in a dangerous area. You could be in a dangerous relationship for some reason. I don't know. I got this love romance thing happening, so it might not be that at all. You could have a dangerous friend. You know, there could be, you know, there could be a lot of drugs too around you. You might have friends that are dealing with drugs, and you want to stay away from that, and you want to set clear boundaries. And Pisces is not good at setting clear boundaries, but you really have to do that, okay? That's really important. Okay, so let's go back. This is what's around the corner. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And I like this card because this guy has tunnel vision. This guy is riding this creature through the woods, and he is going so fast, and he will get to his goal. Like, I have no doubt of it, okay? It's total concentration. There's all these things around him to distract him, but it is total concentration. Almost, you know, again, it's one of those things where Pisces is focused on something. Pisces is focused on the wrong things. Well, I shouldn't say the wrong, okay? Pisces is focused on whatever it's focused on. But the things around him or her are important. And it's like this. It's like you're going to achieve your goals, Pisces. But you don't have to have tunnel vision to achieve them. And even if you, like, say, worst case scenario, You tried to, you had total concentration. You didn't look at any of these things around you. You might get to the where you want to go and realize it's not there anymore. It's not even there. It's been destroyed. Somebody else took it, or somebody else got it there first, or you were so focused on getting to where you wanted to be that, you know, in the end, you lost. You didn't win. You didn't get anything because whatever happened, the circumstances changed. It's like setting an appointment to go visit, to meet with someone, right? So you're going out to brunch or breakfast at Starbucks somewhere, and the deal is that, you know, you set this meeting with the Pisces 2 weeks in advance, but you don't the Pisces just goes and assumes that that person is still going to be available in 2 weeks, and they don't confirm that they're still going to be there. Well, you find out, the Pisces finds out that the other person was in a car accident. The other person got sick. The other person, lost their job, and they needed money, so they went and they started working in Las Vegas, and they're not even in this state anymore. You know, Pisces needs to focus a little bit on other people. That's what this reading is telling you, focusing on their surroundings and what other people are, and considering other people's, and the actions that other people have, and the choices that other people have. Because not everything, things are not, Pisces gets stuck on things, and those things can change. You know, events can change. Things happen. Okay, so this is a Pisces emotional state, and Pisces is lost right now. Pisces is really lost, especially because you have these two, the emotions, and then the being physically lost. So, Pisces is looking for love. It's holding this heart in one hand. This girl's holding this heart in one hand, and she's holding a mask in another. So she's not sure. She's not sure what to do, whether she should show her heart to the world, or should she wear the mask? You know, should she protect herself and not tell the world who she really is? But also she's gotten lost in this fairy ring. And the fairy ring is a situation where it's almost like other people have some power over her. She let other people have the power, and the power, the other people are the fairies. The fairies are represented here by, other people. So these people are like all around her, and they've got her surrounded, and they've got her trapped in. She cannot get out of this unless she turns around and walks. She decides to walk away, but she doesn't know what to do. She's just so lost and so stuck in this position that she doesn't know that she can walk away. She can. I mean, she can step over these people. She can get around them. She can, take another path through the woods. The light of the moon will shine her the way, and I'm getting that feeling. It's just, she will have guidance if she decides to walk away. And that's probably what I recommend doing, is walking away, stepping over these obstacles, and just getting out. Don't be afraid of what this woods hold for you, because the woods are just sleeping quietly. The fairies, these things around her, these people around her that have this element of danger, don't want what's good for her. They want her to fall asleep and not be really able to function. They want to have willpower over her. A lot of Pisces are more sweet, sensitive individuals that aren't really aggressive. They have aggressive emotions, but when they're not emotional, they're not aggressive people. And so other people that are more aggressive can have kind of a hold over them and a little bit of power over them. So this is where Pisces is emotionally. She's emotionally lost. She doesn't know what to do. And then we get the Fate card. Okay, we got this for, I think, Capricorn, or we might have gotten this for Aquarius. I don't remember. But this is the Emperor. This is the man that is blocking her from her future, basically. And I say her. This could be a Pisces. Okay, so this reading could be for a Pisces guy. And you could have a man in your life that's also very controlling, very, very strong, much, much stronger. This is like the lion and, or sorry, like the elephant and the lamb or something like that. The lion and the lamb, you know, or the lion and the mouse. I mean, the Pisces, the mouse, the lion is this character here, you know, just domineering, too strong, aggressive, and the Pisces just submits to it. It's submissive, you know, and this is what's coming in, and he's blocking her or him from what she wants, what the future holds for her. Her future is decided by fate, is decided by the Emperor. It is blocked by the Emperor. And again, I don't know how this happened because I shuffled my cards many times. We got the Wheel and the Emperor. So I feel like a lot of you have this going on where we've got the Emperor who's trying to block somebody who's controlling, and then your free will, and you want to embrace the Wheel. You need to focus on what you want and go for it. And if you did, and if basically you told this Emperor dude to go F off, okay, you told him that, and you took the wheel and you spun it and you did something different with your life, you would get what you want. This is the outcome. You would get your 3 wishes. You know, whatever, you could get 10 wishes, you could get 100 wishes. Whatever you wish for will come true if you spin the wheel. And if you get out from underneath this controlling person, and if you go tell this person to F off. However, the Emperor is not somebody you mess with. It is not somebody you tell to F off, because the Emperor is really, really domineering and controlling and frightening at times. And they have got you right under their thumb where they want to. But this is what you'd have if you didn't let the Emperor block you. So the only caution with this getting what you wish is be careful what you wish for. Be very clear in your mind what it is that you want. Really meditate on it, pray on it. You know, if you need to take some pictures and set them up on your little bureau, if you need to, just maybe do a little drawing or something, or write it down and read it to yourself every night before you go to sleep, and you have a visual image of what it is that you want. This will be good for you. Visualizing this. And I know Pisces is good at dreaming, but having a good visual is also really excellent for you. And that's all that I'm getting right now. This is also kind of a longer reading, so I'm going to end it here. But I will see you guys again, maybe sort of mid-September or for the October reading. I'm not sure when I'll have those done. But I wish you all the best and lots of love. Talk to you soon.